Hey everybody, this is Trying to Live here, and we are playing Kerbal Space Program. That's right, and I am flying a ship that I'm going to try out on the moon. Now, some of you guys may have seen me playing a little bit of Minecraft with a guy named Sondership. He was a intern for NASA while still in high school. Cool program. And he told me about his moonlander design. And I thought, you know what? That's interestingly enough something I might like to try because he said I'm using four with these smaller rockets here, and so there's 5 descent, and we're using some other things here. And I had tried using something similar to this, and I didn't quite feel it. It didn't feel powerful enough to me. But I think this is a pretty good combination. And I think I didn't give it maybe not a good enough try on the moon itself, and so hey, we're on approach here. We're playing in version 0.14.4. Of course, this is alpha, so you can always expect there to be lots of beautiful bugs, whatever. We flew towards 270 degrees, so we're on a ultra fast crash course with the moon. It looks pretty good here. And I have not even tried this. I don't know how well this is going to work. He said he launches the ship up on the 8 radial design that I have, where I put a stack of 8 around here. And I went with 4 tanks instead of 5, just because in 0.14.4 the launch pad is a little sticky. If you know what that means, it means that your rocket has trouble taking off. Even if it has enough power to pick itself up off the launch pad, lift itself in the air, the launch pad holds it down for whatever reason. And so I decided not to go with a little larger. Even then, it was a little heavy, and I ended up using some SRBs, solid SBRs, SRBs, solid rocket boosters, solid booster rockets. Whatever. I used some of the solid rockers. I used 8 of them to help me get up in the air. And so now we're in orbit, or not orbit, I should say. We're on a descent orbit, technically. And so we're going to see how this is. I don't have much fuel left in this. I think this is just, I think that's it. I think I've got 3 empties, almost 4 empties. And so our landing craft here is going to have to do all the landing, and I got our feet going, and so let's go ahead and do this. And while we're doing this, we're going to discuss a few things. First of all, you guys have asked and taken a lot of interest in the Minecraft server, quite a few questions, and I'd just like to catch up to all of them. First of all, a lot of you guys have said, we really like your KSP videos. We don't care anything about the Minecraft videos. And that is absolutely cool. That is fine by me. But here's the deal. First of all, I just wanted to let you know that the Minecraft videos are not getting in the way of the KSP videos, alright? I make a KSP video when I come up with something cool to do. It's something I think that you guys will find entertaining, something interesting, something new, something that'll challenge you guys when there's some information, some news, just something that I think is worthy of a video. I don't want to just flood and just do a bunch of videos willy-nilly. Let's do another rocket. Let's try this side. I want to explore. I want to kind of visit the game. And so whenever you see a Minecraft video, don't think, oh, he played Minecraft he put a Minecraft video up instead of a KSP video. No, no, no. The Minecraft videos are just extra. Some people have actually said, we just like listening to you Trying to Live. And so that's just think of it as like, you know, more of. It's not like when MTV stopped playing music videos to play whatever the heck they play now. I don't even know, alright? I miss the music videos. But whatever. It's not like that at all. I should really do some safety burns. We're going in very fast. So it's nothing like that. It really is just, I want to do something more. I want to add more to the channel. I want to give you guys more things. This actually is pretty powerful. That's slowing me down a lot more than I was expecting. That's pretty cool. Is that the bit of the Sondership? Yes, I call it Sondership after Sondership. But anyways, so don't be like, oh my gosh, she's playing Minecraft and not KSP. No. We're adding more. You're getting more for your money. And by money, I mean just for your subscription. Thanks for subscribing. Oh, if you haven't subscribed, there's a little button right up there. I'm pointing to it. You can't see it. Oh, you can see my mouse. Right up here, all right, there's a button. Push the button. Unless you're full screen, watching in HD. Then press escape, push the button, and then go down here and press the big, whatever. But anyways, so you're getting you more for your subscription. The second thing people ask is, how do I get on the server? And it's very simple. Make a video. Just entertain me. Show me that you can make something kind of cool, kind of entertainment. All right. I don't set the bar insanely high. But if I can't hear you, if I hear a lot of staticky things, if you just drone on and I just want to, close the window as fast as I can, that's not gonna win hearts. If if you're using, if you got like a bandy cam up here, kind of a thing, no, all right. There's free stuff out there. There's no reason for that. I don't pay hardly anything. Like just one little thing have I paid for. It doesn't take any money, like hardly at all, to do something halfway decent. I wish I could spend like a couple $100 and just make like the best video in the world. But I'm not gonna do that. And I don't expect you to do that. Just entertain me, because it doesn't take the best video setup, money, whatever in the world to make something cool. You just be yourself, be entertaining. That's the gist of it. And make a video like that. And so other people have asked. I just want to make cool things on your server. Like, I don't want to make the videos. You can make the videos, but I want to make cool things. And we may open that up. I may open that up for things like that in the future. However, not at this point. All right. So right now it's video or bust. Part of the reason why is I want to give the YouTube people really like first crack and first dibs at the thing, because it really is just it's for people who want to do cool YouTube things and kind of support a community. And so it's basically a community of YouTubers. All right, we're not the crack staff, we're not the best out there, but we're having fun, and we wanna share some of that fun with you. That's the whole gist of it. I want you guys to have fun. All right, if you're not having fun, don't watch the video. You won't break my heart. I mean, it will hurt my heart a little bit, but I want you guys to enjoy everything. All right, so enjoy the KSP. I want to do lots of cool things. I got some cool things in the future. I made the announcement about point 15 coming out. They are changing and adding so much stuff. The game has gone from like cartoonish to much more complicated in a good way. Kind of like when you got this new feature here and the game got more complicated, but it was good still. Same deal, all right? When the moon, they changed the whole structure of the moon and it got more complicated, but still good. Same deal. Actually, Sonder, this is not a bad rocket. This is not too bad. I kind of like this. We'll see how we land. Maybe I just will crash it and I'll be like, oh, I hate this rocket because I crashed it and it was all my fault. Not the point. Anyways, so we're going to do some... In fact, we're even going to do another moon rocket. I know, we're doing moon rockets. I know. Oh, no RCS. But I've been... Okay, stop that. You just stop that. All right. Lock. I got to get back to my mad skills. All right, we're doing good. Oh, we're hovering. That's a bad thing. All right, go down. Oh, that's actually fine. Okay, so we're 2,000 feet above about the surface. Somebody told me that the rocks actually do go above 2,000 feet, so you can still crash. So anytime after like 3,000 feet, you are in danger of contacting the surface. And I can't really see what's going, if we're close or not. You can usually tell because you'll see the little rocks appear, and it's like, okay, we're close. We gotta start going slow. So that's a nice little indicator, assuming that the entire planet is covered in rocks. But anyways, I was talking about point 15, and there's some cool things going on because the guys at Squad, see, there's the rocks. The guys, whoa, we're going fast. The guys at Squad hired on Nova Seca or Nova Seca. The guy who did the C7 pack, they hired him on to do some of the modeling, as what I understand, and so. He's basically going to make a ton of new stuff, which is going to be really cool. They're going to add all sorts of stuff. They're changing things around now. Whereas before they would, that's still a long ways away. We got a ways to drop. Before they would say, hey, we are going to, we're going to come up with something and you get it when it's done, right? So they're like, no more. You got 4 weeks. They'll even tell you what developer to complain to if there's a problem, which everybody just complains at Harvester anyway, so, you know, whatever. But, at the end of that 4 weeks, you know, the projects are done or not, which is cool because you guys still remember, it's an alpha. Things are going to get overhauled so many times. Like literally, they could come back tomorrow and say, "Hey, we decided to throw all the code out and we're starting brand new fresh." And you'd be like, "Oh, okay." Obviously, they probably won't do that, but it could happen. And we'd just be like, okay, well, you know, we paid for a game that may or may not exist ever. So just keep that in mind, all right? Just be patient. Anyways, and so that's the big updates I want to get to you guys about the Minecraft server. If you didn't know, you can go to trydyingtolive.com/MC, and you can actually watch the server live. You can watch the chat logs. You can watch, we still got a ways to go. I got lots of fuel though, so I shouldn't be in a hurry. You can see where the player's moving around. I think you can see when they die. All that stuff, brand new live. You can see a list of every single person on the server. And their YouTube channel, so you can check it out. So if you say, you know, I saw so-and-so in one of my videos, or so-and-so in somebody else's video, I want to see, you know, some of the things that are going on the server. Let's even this out a little bit. This is getting pretty good. This is very nice. It's a very controllable ship. I like this. Anyways, you can check all that stuff out. It's really cool. trydyingtolive.com/MC. And so I made that for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. But in the meantime, this turned out to be a pretty good rocket. So we landed at a little over 2 meters per second. Remember, I'm looking for something designed for beginners, right? Somebody who's never made it to the moon before, and that really is good. We got so much fuel. We could do this again. Oh, that's a nice view of the moon, or of Kerbal. We could about do that again. What happens if you land on a rock? Do you guys want to try that out? I want to try that. Here we go. All right, let's see if we can get ourselves over there. Okay, stop that. We're still raising up. Alright, let's see if we can get over to that rock there. Are we going up or down? I'm watching this here to see if we're going up and down, or down. Alright, so I need to go back this way now. I've never actually seen if we could land on a rock before. I was curious if it'll, like, destroy the ship. I need to go down. I can't see where. We're gonna go this way. Point this way. Whoa. This is hard! I can land anywhere except on this rock. Okay. Easy on the throttle. Easy. Easy. There seems to be some, like, air friction. Oh, go this way. By air friction, I mean it's like I'm slowing down. I don't know if there is air friction. I should probably test that, shouldn't I? We may have found a bug. Like, normally, like, if I'm going sideways, I should just keep going sideways. It's actually very controllable. Even without RCS units. I'm actually kind of liking this. So those rocks are kind of few and far between, but I'm going to see if I can destroy this on a rock here. Alright, did we just clip through the rock? You can clip through the rock. Alright, did you guys know this? I did not know you could clip through a rock. Oop. Alright, so rocks are just pretties. They don't actually do anything. Okay, so you can land on a rock. No big deal. That is a cool thing. That is a very, very cool thing. Alright. And so this clearly, does this have enough to get back? Let's try this out. I probably have more than enough. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take off and then drop these off immediately. And then head out. I actually started heading towards north, so let's do that. Alright, get rid of those. No, 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 no! No, no, no! No, 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 no. That was bad. Oh, stupid me. So I think we probably would have made it home, no doubt. Sorry, kids, you're not gonna make it home. Anyways, I'm actually gonna try. I had another idea for a rocket, a moon lander. I'm gonna pause the video for a second. I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna show it to you guys, and I'll explain the idea, and then we're gonna test it. So who knows? What is this? XP11. Anyways, so we're gonna try that out. Come back, and we'll see if I can make something better, interesting, more different, worser. That's not a word. Than Saunders' design. So, yeah. Well, we'll be back. And we're back. You didn't go anywhere, did you? Okay, good. Whew. I was afraid you had left me. That's okay though. We'll talk about it another time. I'm just kidding. But anyways, I want to show you guys real quick. This is the lander design. The idea is it uses the same 5 engines. However, it only uses 4 of these tanks here, and the fuel is run to this middle tank from these. If you saw the fuel line video, you'll know that that's one of the cool things that you can do is you don't have to actually have an engine attached to a tank. And so one of the things that I'd like to try with this is I put it underneath of an advanced SAS, and so this bottom part is my landing system, and this top part here will be my return. And so I want to see if I can return with just RCS units, because I think that'd look really, really cool. And I think this design might actually have something pretty cool to do, and look very Apollo 11-ish. You know, Apollo, where they landed with one craft and then a craft sat on top and they took off with that. That's sort of how it worked. But I want to show you something cool. I'm actually going to show you guys this sticky. I don't know if it's cool, but one of the interesting is the sticky launch pad thing. And you can see my lander. It must be too heavy. It must be too heavy. But in fact, if you press G, it pushes the rocket up. Yeah, it wasn't very pronounced. Let me restart that. I can make it more pronounced for you. I think it actually got lighter. But let's do this again. Here we go. That's very strange. It put us like a. That's interesting. I actually sped forward the time so that we would have more light, and it returned it to whenever I launched the vehicle, whatever time that was. That's interesting. Anyways, full blast, turn the SAS on, launch, not going anywhere. Press G, bloop. It pushes us up. It breaks that stickiness, and then the rocket has absolutely no trouble taking off. But that's what that stickiness I'm talking about. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and put an actual big rocket, our lifting stages underneath, and I will catch you guys back, either plummeting back down to Kerbal because this unit's too heavy and we weren't able to make it, or on our landing approach, and hopefully we'll have something pretty interesting and a good lander. So anyways, I will see you guys in a second. Well, have you figured it out yet? Are we going to the moon? Are we crashing back down? Well, the answer is neither. There seems to be a problem here where the fuel lines, even though I attached them to this engine right here, they actually started draining into, let's change the view here, into this one here. And so I just noticed that I drained all 4 of these tanks. We're actually in an elliptical orbit. I was actually starting to do my transfer burn when I realized what was going on. This tank here is full, and these tanks out here are completely empty. And so that's an issue that I'm going to have to fix right now. In fact, maybe I'll fix it right. Nope, 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 not working. Still draining. Well, I don't think this is an issue that's fixable. That was messy. Probably should have aborted sooner. You guys forgive me for that? You know, just to make it up for you guys, because I kind of feel bad about that, we're going to do one more thing. And I hope you guys like it. I hope you think it's pretty cool. And, well, you'll see. Ta-da! What do you think? Alright, this is something completely different. This is not a moon lander. Although I probably could make it into a moon lander. But it's not a moon lander. This is a monolith hunting device. Apparently, all over the world, these monoliths have been placed, as a sort of a speak. And there's some on up on the Mun, wherever that is at. I think it's on the other side of the planet right now. And apparently there's some on Kerbin as well. And there's actually one right next to the Space Center. And these are in here as sort of Easter eggs. And so this is sort of my monolith, whatever you want to call it, tracking device. And yeah, it looks like we found one already. Doing pretty good here. We're gonna go land near this thing. If you don't know what these monoliths are, there's a director called Stanley Kubrick. Makes weird movies. Sometimes you're just like, man, this guy's awesome, and sometimes you're just like, what? What was he smoking? Seriously. Anyways, so Stanley Kubrick makes these weird movies. Well, he made one movie which was absolutely spectacular and groundbreaking. Yeah, that's right. It's both spectacular and groundbreaking. It's pretty amazing to do both. Alright, let's do proper landing. That's where we want to go? Yeah. But anyways, and part of the one of the plot details of this movie was there were these monoliths that they would find, and they were basically the gist of it was like every time a monolith came to appear, man moved forward technologically, evolutionarily. That's not a word. Whatever. They moved forward as a species, as a people. Well, they found one of these. I think it was the moon they found it on. And they also found it but it sent out a signal. Come on. And so they wanted to go find out. Then later on they found out there was another one that sent a signal. And they wanted to figure out what was going on. And so they sent these guys in a big space center. And so like, you ever heard, open the pod bay doors, Hal? I'm afraid I can't do that. Have you ever heard something like that? That's from 2001 Space Odyssey. And it was before, whoops. It was before Star Wars, and the technological coolness of the movie was absolutely spectacular. I don't know if you can see this on the video, but that is the squad logo on that thing. Is it on both sides? Yes, it is. But these monoliths, I think this one's floating in the air even. It's got a shadow. It's floating in the air. Anyways, we're sort of a plot piece, and so it's kind of an homage to the movie and whatnot. But you can actually find this. Just go straight north, just right there. You just go straight north, and this is right here. And there are actually some on the moon. They're apparently somewhere near the equator, but you can find one right here and check it out. Pretty cool. It's nice little homage. That's what that is. But anyways, thank you guys for watching so much. We'll have more KSP videos coming up, more Minecraft videos coming up, more zaniness, craziness, and goofiness. Thank you always for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. If you got a comment, please leave it. And I read them all as much as long as I can find it. Sometimes they get kind of buried. Usually I try to track through, read them all. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for most of all being awesome. See you next time.